Good evening, fellow coin collectors. Coin Snatcher here on what is a very sad period that the United Kingdom, the Commonwealth, is going through at present. Yesterday, as we all know, we lost our Queen, our monarch, possibly the most respected lady there's ever been in our country. So very sad times indeed. And whilst there's been a lot of positivity on YouTube and TikTok and social media, there's also been a lot of scumbags putting videos up degrading our monarch and making vicious and vile comments about it. As a Presbyterian born in Northern Ireland, I have always supported the royal family, and I think that's what makes our country unique in the world. The Queen was respected throughout the world. She'll always be respected, and I think she'll be sorely missed. And Prince Charles, who's now king, I think he will be a worthy king. It may take time for him to sink into the role properly, but I think he has the attributes of being a great king, and I look forward to King Charles taking the reins and being the head of state of our country, the Commonwealth as well. So, as we say in this country, God save the king, long live the king. So, saying that, we go back to the 50p collection to see what this evening's update is. And in front of us, we have the Isle of Man Christmas 50p tray number 1. And it's to this tray that we'll be adding another addition to the collection. So the coin we have tonight is this coin here, which again comes in a nice card. This is a 1982 Christmas 50p, and as this one comes in a card, it is a diamond finish coin, and this one carries the BB die mark. So there is a little bit of information on the back there with the designer, and of course the official portrait of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Arnold Machin, Royal Academy. So we can just have a little look at that portrait, which has always been one of my favourite portraits of the Queen, and as a 50p collector, well, it's going to be a whole sea of change from now on. In due course, this portrait will be released or removed from coinage and from banknotes and from stamps in the UK, and it will be replaced by a portrait of King Charles III. As is tradition, the King's head will face the opposite direction to the Queen's head, and I personally look forward to seeing King Charles' effigy on the new coinage that will be struck. Now, I do think the Queen will still be around for a long time on coins, and I know my little 50p collection won't be going anywhere, so I'll have probably over 1200 portraits of Her Majesty on coins to have a look at. But I am very enthusiastic about getting a new portrait of King Charles. I would imagine the portrait has probably already been done and agreed with the Royal Mint, and as I say, in due course that portrait will come out on the coins. So it'll be interesting to see what the first coin will be that will be released by the Royal Mint that will carry his portrait. So heady times ahead for us 50p collectors. The first time since I started collecting 50p's, and indeed the first time since the 50p was first struck, that we will have a new monarch on the obverse side of our coinage. So really looking forward to that. It's going to be nice to have a collection of 50p's with Queen Elizabeth's portrait on it, and it's going to be nice to have a collection of 50p's with King Charles III portrait on it as well. So the coin we have in front of us, lovely looking coin, this in really nice condition. Just look at the shine on that. And if we turn it over, as I say, we have the Arnold Machin portrait, 1982 dated coin, Isle of Man, Elizabeth II. And if we have a little zoom in on this coin, we'll be able to find the die mark on this coin over to the left hand side, just at the base of the tree. And this is indeed a BB die mark coin. So if we go over to the collection and we go up to 1982, we have the standard version of this coin, which has in this case an AB die mark. I'm sure there's an AA die mark out there which I'll have to keep an eye out for, but as it's the BB die mark, it goes after the A and AB die mark, so it will go in this capsule, and then at some point these will get shunted along and we'll get the silver proof version of this coin as well. So we'll pop that in there, and that's another 50p added into the collection. I do have some UK 50p's on the way that are missing from the collection, but I probably once again made the mistake of ordering these from the Westminster collection, and 2 weeks ago they were ordered and still waiting for them to arrive. So not exactly a good show. You can buy something on eBay and have it delivered in 2 to 3 days. You buy something from Westminster collection and it takes 2 to 3 weeks. Not really acceptable at all, even though they put a disclaimer on their website blaming the Royal Mail. Has absolutely nothing to do with it. They haven't been on strike for 2 or 3 weeks. So I look forward to eventually receiving those coins from the Westminster collection, and when they come along we'll have another 50p video update. But for now, from Coin Snatcher, that's it. Peace and love. God save the King.